Hi everyone, welcome back to Saved in College. Thank you so much for tuning in to today's video. So today I'm going to be just talking about the social media blues / depression, and yeah, before I start, I'm going to pray and just allow God to speak through me and to speak to you all. So Lord, I thank you so much for this day. I thank you for the opportunity to just honestly be a vessel of yours, and I just pray that you would lead and guide me, and that you would just speak through me in Jesus' name, amen. Okay, so yeah, I honestly am so happy to do this video because, to be completely vulnerable, I struggle a lot with the social media blues, and I've struggled with it because like I can be doing like amazing, and I get on social media and I start like looking at other people, and I be like comparing myself to other people, and out of nowhere you can just feel like this heaviness come upon you. And so I just think that when you're in college, it's especially important to like guard yourself on social media, because you are already in a daily like battle of just being a college student, and then being, you know, a Christian in college is even more difficult. So I guess I can just tell you all kind of where I've been and my experience with the social media blues. There are two things in specific that I struggle with the most when I'm on social media, and actually it's more than two, but I think that the biggest things is comparison. So I can be going on social media just to kind of see what's going on, to see how like my family's doing, to see, you know, what everybody's doing, and before you know it, I can find myself comparing to other people and what they're doing and what they have going on, and I'm just like, dang, I'm not doing nothing. So I try to limit my time on social media. I try to just limit the time I spend on social media in general, because I know myself and I know that I can find myself scrolling for hours and just unknowingly comparing. Also, to be, you know, kind of vulnerable with you all, I have been like going through a battle with weight loss and body image, and sometimes I can find myself comparing as well, or at least like wishing that I had a certain body when I, you know, get on social media and see all these other women. So I just really think that when you go on social media, you should go on there with limitations, and knowing in your mind, or just really setting in your heart that, you know what, I'm going to go on this specific page for this specific reason. And you can't just sometimes, I think it's okay to scroll, but when you feel that you are getting to a place in your heart where you are like, you feel the junk like just weighing down on you, you may need to log off. Because I know sometimes, you know, I don't always just go on there to do one specific thing. Sometimes I just get on Facebook and I just begin to scroll when I'm bored, or I get on there just to scroll when I'm, you know, honestly stressed. I just get on there, and that can sometimes be a problem, because on social media people put their business on there. Okay, y'all, we know what it is. Like, people from everywhere are putting how they feel, what they think. They're sharing all kind of different stories. You hear about shootings, you hear about killings, you hear about all this different stuff on social media. And if you're not careful enough to guard your heart, like Proverbs 4:23 says, it says to guard your heart above all else, for out of it comes the troubles of life. If you're not careful enough to do that, and you're going on social media just to go on there, you may find yourself in trouble, and you may find yourself like just honestly depressed for no reason. Because I know sometimes I've been good, you know, I've been good, but when I would go on social media, I feel depressed out of nowhere. It's because you're carrying the burden of other people you don't even, you know, or you just on there because it's just I don't know, you may be bored, or you may think that, you know, this is something that's innocent, you know, it's not going to harm me. But if you're not careful enough, it can be honestly really, really a bad turn up. So I just really would encourage you all to like just guard your heart before you go on social media, and honestly pray and ask the Lord to help you guard your heart. Because I know sometimes I can say I'm not going to do something, or I can say that I'm only going to spend a certain amount of time on social media, and I spend hours on there and just scrolling, and I just waste so much time on social media. So that's what I would say for that. Also, when you're on social media, you just really want to be careful about what you're looking at. I know sometimes there is, like I said, it's crazy stuff on there. Like, people share some of everything. And I wrote down Matthew 6:22, which says, the eye is the lamp of the body. If your eyes are healthy, your whole body will be full of light. And I just see so much craziness on the internet sometimes, and sometimes it makes me not even want to go on there, because I'm like, what am I going to see? Like, am I going to see like a naked body? Am I going to see like somebody acting crazy? Like, sometimes I just don't even want to have social media accounts, but I keep them to keep in touch with my family and friends, and the latest fashions and stuff, because I love fashion and hair and stuff like that. But sometimes I'm like, I don't even want to get on these social media sites, because there's just so much craziness on there. And like Proverbs 4:3 says, you have to guard your heart, and that also just goes hand in hand with Matthew 6:22, which says, you have to be aware of what you are looking at, because what you look at, you become. So if you are watching a bunch of, I don't know, fighting 24/7, and you're just watching all this foolishness, you're like, why do I feel like I want to fight somebody right now? Like, why do I feel like I want to do this? Why do I feel like I want to do that? It's because like you become what you behold. And so if your eyes are full of darkness, and if what you are allowing to come into you is full of darkness, then that's what you're gonna become. You have to fill yourself with light. Now, I will say there is social media outlets that are really beneficial, such as YouTube. You have to be careful with YouTube as well. But on YouTube, I think that's a little more better, because you can actually type in what you want to watch. If you want to watch a hair tutorial, you can type it in, and it will give you a list of YouTubers who does hair tutorials. And I feel like that's a little more, in a sense, safer. It is still stuff on YouTube, but I feel like you are in more control. Whereas Instagram, everybody is on your timeline with different stuff. Friends, family, people you don't know. If you have a certain amount of followers on there, you're bound to see anything. So I'm not on here saying like social media is bad, because I had Twitter, Snapchat, all that. But I am saying that like it plays a big part in your like soul care. So you want to take care of your temple. Your temple is it's where the Holy Spirit dwells. So you don't want to have all that stuff like in your temple and weigh you down. You don't want to I know sometimes I'm guilty of it, but like you don't want to wake up in the morning like on social media, because I mean, if it's something inspirational, of course, but if you're on there just looking, and I don't know, looking at just stuff that's not going to fill you with light early in the morning, that can weigh your soul down, and you don't even know it. So, and you can be walking around like depressed early in the morning, and you're wondering why like you're not having a good day. So as far as the social media blues, my biggest like encouragement to people is just kind of limit what you do and kind of set boundaries. Sometimes I have to be like, I'm not getting on social media all week because I just need a break. If you're somebody who's single and you're trying to like be content in your singleness, you don't need to be like on the relationship page every day 24/7 if you're trying to be content and you're single. Like, I know that was my problem. Like, I look on social media, everybody in a relationship, everybody getting engaged, and I'm sitting up here wondering why like I'm struggling. Like practical stuff like that. If you're trying to like lose weight or be healthy or grow your hair, whatever you're trying to do, like do it for you, and don't allow what you see on social media to like discourage you. Social media is a very good thing. God bless whoever created like all the social media accounts, because I feel like it was created for good intent, but as people, we kind of twist stuff sometimes and we abuse things, and I think that's what has happened in my generation personally. Like, we twisted social media and it's became something that's just like, it's good, but at the same time it has its downfalls, just like anything. So I would just say really like ask the Lord before you get on social media to guard your heart and to, allow the Holy Spirit to act in you, because the Holy Spirit will, urge you when you shouldn't be on certain stuff. And just make sure you're looking at the appropriate stuff. Don't just look at foolishness. You don't want that inside your spirit. I know some stuff when I watch it, I just don't even feel peace about it when I'm watching it. So that's really all I have to say about social media and how to avoid social media depression or having the social media blues, because I know I've been depressed from social media and I didn't even know it. So yeah, just to prevent people from doing that, I just want to kind of give you all those tips or kind of share some of the things that I've experienced with social media and everything that comes with the good, bad, the ugly. Just honestly, just do you. Use social media for good intent. Don't abuse it. Don't compare yourself. As hard as that is sometimes, just honestly, that's got to fill you up and be like, you know what, I'm gonna just get on social media and enjoy myself. I love getting on Pinterest to find just different recipes. Pinterest is my go-to. I feel like Pinterest is almost what YouTube is. Pinterest is kind of safe. Pinterest is safe. You can type in something, but you gotta be careful with anything. There's all kind of people out there. It's all kind of fake news and stuff now. So you have to really be careful. Really be careful. But that's kind of all I have to say about that. If you guys have any questions, definitely leave them in the comment area. I'll try to answer them, or somebody will try to answer them. So yeah, I thank you guys so much for watching this video. I really pray that if you're going through social media depression, or if you are somebody who's depressed and you're feeling overwhelmed because of just everything on social media, I just really want to pray for you. So yeah, I'm going to close out this video in prayer. And yeah, so God, we thank you so much for this day and for just this encouraging message. I really pray that it encouraged people and that it has helped someone to better limit their time on social media. I ask that you would just help us honestly to steward our time and to just view social media as something that's good and enjoyable, and also something that we should watch out for, because we know that everything comes with its good and its bad. So we thank you, we bless you, and I pray that you will just bless each person who's watching. In Jesus' name, amen. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you want to stay updated with jlee.org and the Saved and in College segment, and subscribe to the channel, follow us on social media at jlee.org on Instagram. And until next time, I'll see you guys later.